Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Rock Bottom with Rhoda and Dan. I'm Dan.
And I'm Rhoda.
All right, here we go. This is, I don't know when you're watching this. It could be in the middle of the summer.
It could be in a couple of years from now.
Who knows? But for us, it's like right after
yeah.
Thanksgiving. And we have some leftover turkey, if you will.
That we wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Yes.
Their names, by the way, Pete and Don.
Oh, yeah. Pete and Don. Yeah.
We had today. Now this was like I said. It came out today that apparently some more stuff came out from
Epstein.
Epstein.
Yeah.
But
a couple of things, but we're not sure yet exactly what it is, and if it's worth going over or not. But just to let you know that that's still out there, and people still care, and there are more things to find out about Epstein. So
sure.
So don't panic yet. I'm sure everybody will who needs to be disciplined will be disciplined. Because they so often are.
That's such a cry.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, well,
that I am to the point in this administration, 2.0, mind you,
yes.
that there is no doubt in my mind that no one will be disciplined.
No.
No one will be held responsible for their wrongdoings. Trump, while he had his 4 years off.
Well, he had a timeout. They gave him a timeout, and then now he's back and promising to do better. Well, no, he's not really doing that. No, he never did that. No,
he promised
because he didn't think he did anything wrong in the first place. So how do you promise to do better when you were perfect the first time? So
well, he made promises that he was going to get even with his enemies.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, but that's not really doing better.
Oh no, heavens no! It's not doing any better. It's just being the jerk that he is. Mm-hmm. But during his time out, he went to court. Yeah. Lost.
Yeah. Yep. And they were going to punish him, but then he got elected president.
And
again. And as far as I know,
nothing's
gonna either it's dropped or it's on pause or whatever.
Right.
Georgia's been canceled. I don't know what else is out there. That's still out there. And and apparently the Congress has subpoenaed Jack Smith to come in because he picked on Trump. I mean,
absolutely.
He says it was doing his job. Everybody that hired him said that he was doing his job, but they don't believe that.
But yet,
yeah, we got to make his life miserable because he picked on the little guy. So
it's always the case.
I'm going to start calling him the little guy because he acts like a very small, childish child. And
Mr. Trump?
Mr. Trump. And I just, he is, so you can't pick on the little guy. You can't.
He's a very small.
He's very delicate. He's very delicate, and you can't be picking on him. Yes.
I just think that he's a horrible human being. That's just my.
Well, he's that too, but yeah.
He's just a horrible human being that somehow
gets away
he was able to buffoon enough people to get him back in office. And now I said at the beginning, I was not going to go after his supporters, but people should have known better.
Yeah.
And I won't go any further than that. But at any rate, this man just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Now, this does not mean you billionaires out there. We don't mean you, because obviously he is doing great things for you guys. He's wonderful things for you guys. He's fulfilling all of his promises. You have less than, let's say, 800 or 900 million. You might not be getting what you thought you were going to be getting. I'm not sure. I mean, that's my perception. But but yeah.
Today's rant will be on our good friend, former Fox weekend anchor, Pete
Hegseth.
Oh, is that what his name?
Yeah.
See, because I thought that was pronounced dumbass, but it's
I don't know. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, so if you want to say that, that's fine with me. But I thought it was.
I'm sorry, but this guy, you talk about another individual that is not right for the job ever. He's never ever been qualified for this job.
No.
Now he's the secretary of the Department of, what are we calling that these days? Department of War.
We're calling it defense. They're calling it war. So
you're right.
So it just depends on if you want to go with tradition, because it's been defense for, I think, since World War I or II. But now it's now he wants to change it back to war, which is weird because one of the reasons Trump was elected is because people didn't like war,
right?
And they thought Hillary Clinton the first time they thought Hillary Clinton would get us in a bunch of wars.
Oh, absolutely.
And so they went with him. But now they renamed the Department of Defense the Department of War. And if you're going to name it that, doesn't that kind of say we want war? Or,
Yeah.
It's like, we're not going to wait for people to declare war on us. We're going to declare war on them.
These people, though, that thought, and again, sometimes we get off topic. But
I know. I know.
These people that thought that Hillary Clinton was going to be the one to start a war, as opposed to him.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't get it either.
Really?
But,
the one person that's diplomatic, that pretty much knew what was going on.
Yeah.
All right.
And, wasn't it like Bush, a Republican, that kind of gotten us into a lot of wars?
I think you and I have checked into this before, and I believe there has been many more Republican presidents that have gotten us into a war than the Democrats. I believe we've done that. I believe we've checked into that.
Yeah.
But you know what? We'll check it again, and then we'll get back with you.
Well, when things get all effed up, it does happen under the Democrats. I mean, yeah, they get started under, and then things go. And then things get effed up, and then they elect a Democrat to come in and fix it, and then they're mad when the Democrat can't just fix it.
Right.
And snap their fingers. And then all of a sudden it's all the Democrats' faults for not getting us out of it when we weren't the one that got it in the first place. But, that's my point of view.
When Joe, prime example.
Yeah.
So Joe Biden gets into office and he couldn't fix things in 4 years, and everybody's up in arms. Whoa. Please remember what kind of a
thing.
What did you?
F up.
Yeah.
Well, or your
CF.
favorite CF. Yeah.
A major cluster that this country was in.
Yeah.
And yet people say, but look at the economy. Look at the economy now, people.
Yeah.
Look at the economy now.
Yeah.
He's been in office now for roughly 10, 11 months now. He's going on a year.
Yeah.
Every day there's something else. Every day. This just reminds me of 1.0. That every day the guy would start the day by tweeting something so outrageously stupid. And then, of course...
But everybody would laugh because, isn't he cute?
Oh, isn't that cute?
But,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
I think
his tail again.
I thought he was cute right up until the time he talked about using bleach to cure COVID and stuff. But, then it comes to a point where it's like, no, really.
Oh,
no.
I thought it was a major catastrophe before that, though.
Well, I thought he would be when people were voting for him. So
right.
yeah.
Well, again, we're just getting
Yeah,
off.
I know.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true. That's true.
I never took him serious, and a lot of people didn't take him serious. You know, when he and what's his wife's name again?
Melania.
Okay. When Don and her rode down on that escalator and said, "Duh, I'm running," and then everybody made fun of him, and then of course then he did. They had their little square offs with the rest of the Republicans that was running.
Oh, yeah.
And
little Marco and
and he would make fun of these people. You know, it was Marco.
Jeb,
Ted. Let's not forget
Ted.
Ted.
Lion Ted. I can't remember what Jeb's was. So was it? I can't remember.
Who knows? I mean, the guy starts spewing out names. You know, like he was, you know, a fifth grade bully. Calling people names, and that was great. And apparently, that's what the people of this country wanted.
They wanted a schoolyard bully. Yeah. Which, you know, you look at movies and stuff, and usually people aren't rooting for the schoolyard bully, but apparently that's where we're at now. We want the bully.
I mean, I can never have any sort of, how can you take like Ted serious when during those debates, Trump's calling Ted's wife all kinds of names.
Oh yeah.
And Ted says, "Oh yeah, that's funny."
Do
it again, Dad. Do it again. What kind of a?
Oh, but no, during the debates he pretended like he was like, But then afterwards it was like, oh no, it wasn't a big thing.
That's no big deal.
It's fine. My dad probably did kill JFK, and it's like, it's no big deal. It's no big deal.
It's no big. No.
It's nice of you to put all that stuff out there.
You know, people say that's just what you do during a campaign. That's just what you do. Always forgotten afterwards. Well, screw you.
Yeah, I've never heard anything like that in any campaign before. No.
Anyways, so we're going off again. But anyways,
but going back to Melania.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next time or before Christmas we can show the decorating powers of Christmas decorating.
Let me jot that down.
Yeah, because I think that's
Xmas decorations.
Yeah. Let's get that in the holidays.
Decor.
The decor. Yes.
Yeah.
Because if there's one thing I did miss, it was that about that.
Well, you are Christmas.
I am Christmas. I am so Christmas. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll do that. You know what? Maybe next week we'll do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this week, what the thing is, back in September, was it?
September 2nd. Yes.
Pete,
the
Fox News. Oh God. Anyways, So these boats were coming in from Venezuela.
Yeah, they were coming. Yeah, they were leaving from Venezuela, the first strike was like you said on September 2nd, and they believed to be carrying drugs and a crew of 11 people. So they shot them out of the water.
Right.
Yes, which is what you do apparently. And after the explosion, there was a live drone feed that showed that 2 survivors were out there. Now we didn't know this at the time that they had this drone showing the 2 survivors.
Right.
And then they did a second strike, which killed the 2 survivors in the water. Now it said that Hegseth said kill everyone before. You know, when we do this, drop the bomb, kill everyone.
Kill them all.
So
because they're like flies.
Yeah.
Just kill them all.
Yep, just kill them all.
We don't know what they're doing, but it's wrong.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so that's kind of a no-no in military
well, I think it should be a no-no in life.
Yeah, it probably, because usually when that happens, because they're helpless, you're supposed to take them as prisoners. You're supposed to
Those
rescue
that
them
are
and
survived.
the survivors, yes. And they did do that in a later strike. It's just the first one. I guess it was a practice. You screw up on practice, but but they didn't. They killed him. Now they didn't say that. They didn't say, "Oh, there was 2 survivors and we killed them."
Right.
And in fact, somebody said this morning, and maybe I'm wrong on this, and maybe they were wrong, but they said there was actually 4 strikes at that time. But anyway, we only know about 2. Yeah. They later released a redacted 29-second video of the first attack, showing everything's perfect. Here it's gone. Everything's nothing left or anything.
Boom.
Yep. And then then later on, when they were questioned, because people found out there was a second strike, they said, "We just did it to get rid of the debris. There was debris there. It would be a hazard to people navigating the waters, so we got rid of it."
We get rid of debris by blowing it up again.
Yeah. And it had nothing to do with any survivors, and there you even suggest
These
that.
guys are. Yeah, well.
But a lot of people thought, really? Really? They never heard of it? Yeah, just like what you said. It's like, really? You're worried about? Yeah. Because these are small boats. I mean, comparatively speaking, they're small boats. And there was other things. Other people are saying, you don't have 11, these small boats, you don't put 11 people on them, because 11 people, it's going to take up too much room. If you want to stack it with a lot of drugs, you don't have 11 people on it. So some people said there might be
people trafficking.
People trafficking, right? And that might be it. Which in that case, you're killing innocent people. Other people are saying that not necessarily about the number of it, but a lot of people are saying these drug cartels will force people. They'll kidnap people's kids and say, "Do this for us, or we'll kill your kids." And so they're doing it. So they're also innocent people.
We are a very strong nation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
We have some of the best. We have a wonderful army.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Coast Guard. Other people are saying, have the Coast Guard do it. The Coast Guard will go arrest these people.
Absolutely.
And find out who's sending them out there to do this.
Sure.
And confiscate their stuff.
I mean,
then, yeah, it's not a one and done thing. It's like we'll go to the next hire. We'll do something.
In our country.
Yeah, and they're trained to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, in our country,
yeah.
we don't shoot now, ask later. We ask now.
We find out for sure these people are guilty before you blow them to pieces.
They weren't on our water.
No, they weren't on our water. And that's another thing. Other people are saying, these are small boats. They're not going to get all the way to the United States.
Right.
I don't know, maybe it's part of the trail, but still, they're not threatening. That's what they're saying. They're threatening us. They're terrorists. They're narco-terrorists.
Well, we don't even know where the hell they were going.
I know.
We can assume.
Yeah.
Okay, we can assume.
Yeah.
We can assume that they were on their way over here, but they were not on our water.
Right. And they say they have evidence. Oh, we know, we have buried evidence, but they don't show it to anybody. They don't have to show it to you and me. But they should have to show it to Congress, especially if they're saying it's a war.
Because somebody if they want us to buy it.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, now they're saying because according to our international rules of law,
right? It's our agreement with
the rest of the world that. The laws of war forbid that you give an order of no quarter, and that means you can't, once you've shipwrecked something and people are helpless or wounded or whatever, you can't kill them. You can take them as prisoners, but it's a rule to prevent massacres. Mm-hmm. That's been there. It's in the Defense Department's own law of war manual. It specifically says you can't shoot shipwrecked survivors.
Right.
And if you're told That's another thing. If you're told by your commanding officer that you should do this, you're allowed to say, no, I'm not going to do it. In fact, you're told, don't follow it. It's a legal order.
If you're ordered to do something that's illegal,
Yeah.
you can't do it,
Yes.
or you shouldn't do it.
Right.
Hence the reason why the Donald has gotten pissed off lately with some of the Democrats.
Right, because they filmed an ad. Mark Kelly was one of them. Our senator, at least Slocum, was another one of them. They all been in the armed forces, or they were in intelligence. They filmed a commercial saying, okay, you're allowed to say no. And one guy, actually, Jason Crow, said, you have to say no.
Mm-hmm.
And
not only can you say no, you need to say
yeah,
no.
that's your duty to say no. And of course now they're ready. They're starting having the FBI investigate these people. They want to. Mark Kelly is retired from the Navy, and they want him to. Be reinstated so that they can court-martial him. And they're all saying, "Yeah, come on." It's
Bring it on.
Bring it on. It's like,
it's high time. It's high time somebody takes these people on. They really do. They need to take him on and say, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah. Let's advertise this. Let's have it out there.
just like these networks that he sued.
Yeah.
They roll over, gave him the money, blah blah blah. Now, they should have fought, but they have more to lose than just money, because if they would have fought, they could have said, "All right, take me to court," because when you go to court, you're going to have to cough up.
You're going to have to. We can just depose you, and you're going to have to answer some questions yourself.
Right.
So yeah.
But they had more to lose.
What was that?
Because they could have saved all those millions. All right. But they'll never get their
mergers.
They'll never get their merger taken care of.
Yeah.
I mean, so
that's a few million compared to we might make $1 billion.
Sure.
Okay.
And so he'll back down because he isn't going to ever want to go to court.
Right. But they're not going to waste the time because the deal will be gone.
Sure.
Or we'll go to somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the cost of doing business.
Yeah.
So he says, "Oh, fine. I just screwed you," and so he did it to them.
Yeah.
And that's what
and
happens.
then he can go and say, well, see, they had to back down because they were wrong. But they weren't wrong. They were just greedy. Yeah.
Yeah. They were very, it's like, no, wait for your damn merger for a few years until he's out of office.
Yeah.
And then do it the right way. Have a little, be able to lift your head up and say, all right, we did this on the up and up, and we didn't have to go through.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, so there's that. There was some guy in 2016. He has a videotape out that he, let's see, it was a 2016 forum. The guy said, I quote, "There have to be consequences for abject war crimes." And that is why, again, quote, the military said, "It won't follow unlawful orders from the commander-in-chief." The guy that did that, said that? Pete Hegseth.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Yeah. But in a book he wrote last year called The War on Warriors, he said that if somebody, he was telling he was a captain and he led a platoon, and he was saying that he was asking him, if somebody has a bazooka, if your enemy is over there and he has a bazooka, what would you do? And they all said, "Oh, I'd kill him, I'd shoot him, whatever." Right. And he says, "Now, see, if you ask a JAG lawyer, he'll tell you, no, you can't, because he's not pointing at you." So he could just be a guy standing there with a bazooka, which, obviously you don't want him to be standing there, but you have to wait until you feel threatened.
Sure.
And if he's just standing there with it by his side, you shouldn't feel threatened. You shouldn't be that big of a wuss. But so he told them that combatants should just just ignore what, in that case, just do what they feel like they should do. So apparently, and that's what they're saying now. That's one of the excuses that they're using for the second strike and that first thing. They're saying it was a threat. It was a threat to us.
How is that even anywhere close to us?
I know. It was a threat to us. So, which makes you, they're very much into, we're a warrior culture. We got to stop being such wusses. We're wusses. We're a warrior culture. Well, sure. To me, that says wuss. You see two guys that have been blown out of the, into the sea, and you're scared of them. And they're also saying they're after all these. They're bringing all this fentanyl to the United States. Well, everybody says no. If they're doing anything, they're doing cocaine. It's not fentanyl, so because that doesn't come in from there. So it's all pretty much a lie.
We have all these tools. Available to us. All right. So these guys are, this is a great big ocean right here. These guys are just a little dot in that ocean, not even close to us. But anyways, we have the capability of having the Coast Guard surround them if need be. If need be. All right. We could have found out exactly what the hell these people were doing, and that's not the only boat that we blew up.
Oh no! There was they estimated they've killed 82 people. They've had, I think it's 15, but let me check for sure. But they have
all in about the same area.
I mean it's all like in the same ocean area, I guess you could say, which is not necessarily
not necessarily ours. But we could. We have the technology. We have the tools. We could have taken those ships, boats, whatever. And we could have done something. We could have found out exactly what was on those boats. We could have found out exactly what kind of trouble these people were. Again, by asking questions now and then the consequences later. But no, that's not how Trump does things. He shoots now and then asks questions later. And that's exactly how he always did things.
They had 22 strikes. 22 strikes, and they're assuming they killed 82 people.
82 people?
And they're claiming this is like we're at war with them. It's a war on drugs, part of the thing, which the president can't declare war.
Well,
it's a congressional thing.
It would be one thing. If they knew that it was drugs. They don't even know if it's drugs. No. They have never said anything. They have never proved that to anyone. But because the Republicans at this point in Congress have no backbone whatsoever, not one of these people have ever gone to him and said, you have overstepped your boundary. You can't be doing this. You have to go through us. Not one of them. Not one of them have done that.
And to top this off, recently, in the last few days, Trump pardoned the former president of Honduras.
The real drug smuggler.
The real Orlando Hernandez. He was convicted on 3 counts of drug trafficking and weapons conspiracy and sentenced to 45 years in prison.
Right.
He was brought. This was started. Let's see. The investigation and stuff was started by during the Trump administration, and it was continued in the Biden administration. They said that he's responsible for tons of drugs coming in, tons. Not a little boatful, tons.
Right.
And when asked why he pardoned him, when you're killing people over here.
He said, what are you talking about?
He was like, oh, well, somebody told me that the Biden administration railroaded him. So yeah.
Someone told me
it went before a jury. It was
Yes.
yeah. It wasn't. There wasn't just picking him up off the street like we know some people do. They actually had a trial. He actually, I mean, the guy was president of Honduras. Probably has a few bucks. I mean, you deal in tons of drugs. You probably have a few bucks.
Sure.
He probably had a good lawyer.
Yep.
But yeah.
Now,
But he's not a poor Venezuelan off the shore of whatever, and yeah.
Okay.
It's like he's got money.
these people in these little
Yeah.
boats here,
Mhm. Yeah.
they have nothing.
Probably
nothing
not. Probably
to,
not.
To offer Donald J. Trump.
And people say that, yeah, like I said, that they might be hostages. They might be forced to be doing that.
Sure.
You don't know.
We don't
and
know.
you don't even know whether they have drugs. So yeah.
Well,
it's like,
absolutely
yeah,
not. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because we blew them off the face of this earth
Yeah.
before we knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah, and they destroyed the boats. So yeah, even if you wanted to go back later and try to figure out if that really was what was happening, but we have to depend on their intelligence.
Their
but,
intelligence.
But
That's the problem.
That's another thing. Singlegate's coming back up too, and where they've used an unsecure thing to. Well, it's not unsecured, but it's not as secured as the Department of War or Defense's stuff.
Right.
So they to talk back and forth to each other. So I don't know.
Well, so that's where we are with this, and right now, finally, both parties.
Oh yes,
Some Republicans,
Yeah.
anyways, are saying, "Oh, we need to look into this."
The joint from Senators Wicker and Reed, which are Wicker is the chairman of the Senate Armed Forces Committee,
Right.
and Reed is the ranking member. They've released a joint statement saying that they're going to get a full accounting of the operation in question, which is the first strike that they did.
Right.
The thing that gets me, this started in September. It's December now.
Right.
They're
What have they been doing
they're
with
looking
it?
at the first one. They've done 22 of these things, and they always tell us they're always very proud of it. It's not like it's been a secret that they've done these things.
Absolutely. They laugh about it.
And yeah, they laugh about it. I mean, Hex have put out some not commercials, some cartoons on it about, oh, isn't this funny? And
He's a POS.
and
too.
just now they're just
POS.
yeah, and they excuse it for being in war and stuff, and all this stuff is out there. I mean, and most of these people on the Armed Forces Committee know things about the armed forces. So,
Sure.
but yet nobody until they came out with this report. I think it was the Post that put it out there. So what's one of our checks and balances at least is working, and is the press got to go out there and say, hey, wait a second, because there are people in the armed forces who don't like what's going on, who are whistleblowers, and
Sure.
who are saying, yeah, this has got to stop.
Well, just
yeah.
like I might add, in his first administration, there were a few people, there were whistleblowers, and said that this stuff is going on and it shouldn't be going on.
Yeah.
We'll have more and more of that now, but whether or not
Yeah.
anything will be done, who knows?
Yep. Yeah, right now it sounds like they're going to try to make Admiral Frank Bradley, he's the U.S. Special Operations Commander, take the blame for ordering the strike.
Oh, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Let's throw somebody under the bus.
Yeah, let's do that. And they're just really right for them until they'll be against him. And then it would be the same way with Hexeft. President Trump will support him right until he doesn't.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
so feel safe, guys.
Someone is going to go down,
Yeah.
But it won't be
Yeah.
Trump.
Oh, and the JAG lawyers, they're the what are the I can't remember what JAG stands for, but they and I should, because the TV show. It's Judge Advocate General.
Okay.
But they're the people that like you go to say, okay, is this legal? Can I do it?
Right.
And a lot of their JAG lawyers have quit, and
Right, 'cause
which
they're not gonna
makes
deal
you
with it.
because they're not gonna lie and say, oh yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually not, but Donald Trump said it is, so yeah.
Right.
It's
Right.
like yeah.
So
There's a lot of things that are hinky. This and the Justice Department, where a lot of, I'm assuming, ethical lawyers are saying, nope, nope, I can't do it, I'm out of here.
but the problem is they walk away.
Yeah, I know.
They end up walking away.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening now. And just on a quick, just a real quick thing, Sleepy Don.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there we
Yep.
go. Apparently, the man has been sleeping through more meetings lately because either he's bored out of his mind or he's not getting any sleep because he stays up at night tweeting
158 Truth
worthless
Socials in one night.
bullshit
Yeah.
That
Yeah. I know
that
that it's a company he owns too. That seems, or at least he's a major stockholder in Truth Social. So that doesn't seem right either. I mean, if you're gonna rant and rave, you should do it in something we all can see.
Absolutely. That's
Instead of,
but he's never been ethical. I mean,
Yeah.
things that he,
Yeah.
some of the things he does is just
know.
unbelievable. I mean, Jimmy had to sell his peanut farm
Yeah.
before he took office. This idiot is making billions of dollars
Yeah.
on what do they call those things?
Oh, those cyber
cyber
coin.
coins or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Good stuff.
I give up because way too many people don't care. They just don't care. It just doesn't bother them that he's making billions of dollars while he's on our while he's on our payroll.
Right.
And people say, well, yeah, but he's not getting a salary. Pay him. It's cheaper. Pay him.
Yes.
Because the man's out golfing every single flippin' weekend. We're carting his large butt to another of his places so he can golf all weekend and make lots and lots of money off of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, as of, when was this? I think it was last week. 71 million in golf cost since he's been in office. 71 million
dollars playing golf.
Yeah.
His salary.
That's like almost 10 million a month. But yeah.
His salary, people, is only $600,000 a year.
Yeah.
We have paid so far $71 million in golf. Here's the thing. He's got to pay for his own transportation, supposedly.
Did he really?
We'll see.
Okay.
But his
he's got Air
company,
Force Ones. He doesn't have to pay for
what's
that.
that?
He has Air Force One. He doesn't.
But I think if you're going to use it on your own personal, I think you are responsible.
And don't think for president, because you have to have that security.
Maybe. But at any rate, he's making lots and lots of money, not because we're not paying for his tea time, but we're paying for all of the security. We're paying for all of the people, his entourage, to stay at his
I'm sorry,
places.
he does. He has to have to pay that. Okay. All right. Okay, he does. He has to have to pay for that. All right. Anyway.
But we're paying for his entourage.
71 million. Okay, but it's still,
Yeah.
everybody else is on it. Yeah.
I mean, all of the people that go with him, we're paying. I just don't understand it. And people say, well, what do I care?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't even go on.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to tell you why you should care. But anyways, so Don has been sleeping a lot lately. That seems to be the running gag. So anyway.
Yeah, it's like the Secret Service golf rentals cars, because they have to, and the Secret Service are for one play.
And then of course they stay.
Okay, he pays his own golf costs if you count cost as the green fees on his own courses, which are waived because, well, he owns the place. Okay, actually, yeah, we are paid for the other stuff, I think. I don't think we're, like, the rest of the expenses, Secret Service, Air Force One flights, accommodations for staff, and security details are on the American taxpayer.
Absolutely. The only person that we're not paying for is him.
Yeah.
And so he's just bumming a ride from these guys. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
We could say, hey, you have to pay for that. He said, well, they're going there anyways.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, I don't understand why people aren't up in arms.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they are.
Anyway.
And he says that he doesn't take pay. Instead, he donates it to a charity. I want to see the receipts.
Oh, hell yes.
I want to see.
Oh, hell yes.
I mean, is the charity his library? It's a charity.
The Don Jr. Society.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So that's our after Thanksgiving
Screen?
deal.
Yeah.
So they have been back to work now. This is on a Wednesday, so they've been back to work for 3 days after the nice long Thanksgiving.
So it's almost time for them to take another break.
Well, I'm guessing that they will be back for 3 weeks, and then they will be out for at least 2 weeks for the break.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's mid-Jan.
So if anything happens, they'll have 3 weeks to make it happen because
or make it disappear.
Or
Okay.
make it disappear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So okay. Next time we will get pictures of the Christmas decor
At the Christmas
at the White
Wonderland.
House.
I'm sure it's wonderful.
I'm sure Melania has done a splendid job. She always does.
She really does.
She has,
Mm-hmm.
as far as taste. So,
Yeah.
all right. So that's it for us.
Okay.
You got anything?
Nope, I'm all set.
Have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.